Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. For those who think I'm out of the game. Oh yeah. First of all, before I even get started, this video is sponsored by the Ladies Champion. Become the person you want to attract. And there's a powerful young brothers behind this. It's an upcoming app. All about self-improvement. He wants to create a community of self-improvement, right? And if you go to his website, that little thing flashing across the bottom, theladieschampion.com, a messenger box should pop up. If you fill out the information in that messenger box, send it in, you'll be in the running for a raffle to get one of these nice shirts. So then, trust me, I've worked out in this shirt. If you in the gym like I am, man, this thing will have you sweating. I was dripping and stuff, man. Very good material and everything. Now, for those who think I'm out of the game, you know what? Recently I had a video. It was called That Whole Thug Thing. And it was shared on the platform of, well, not shared, but the master teacher BGS did a follow-up on it. And, a lot of people agreed with what both me and BGS said. Basically, that whole thug thing is overblown. And it's getting to the point it's a cop-out for many men, right? Man, of course you see some negative comments. And I got some on mine. I saw some on BGS's page, about it. And you know what? One thing, not even about the whole thug thing. I said what I had to say about it. But you always get someone, and this is not just happened with this video, but before, who, I'll tell people my age, I'm 53, and they'll say, well, you know what, you're out of the game. You don't know what's going on out here. You know what? For someone to say, I don't know what's going on, they would have to know my itinerary for every day. Right? Now, look at me. Look at me. All right? Do I look like some dude who's some geriatric dude who's just sitting in the house? Come on. Or who go out, don't know people? I don't spend all my time online. I make my videos, I put something out. Every now and then I'll watch a video, somebody send it to me, right? I check out a few people. But I spend a lot of my time out. And I have probably more, I don't even have to think about it. I know way more people just in my everyday goings-ons than I do online. This online thing is just a communication platform where a lot of people, quite frankly, are faking. Seriously, I do most of my stuff in the street. Only thing I do here, I make videos, I edit videos. Might talk on the phone with a nice young lady, might chop it up with, some young dudes from across the country, which I'll get to in a second, right? In fact, I've been chopping it up with some young people the past couple of weeks and stuff. Look, first of all, I'm still out here. I'm still out here in the dating. Like one comment I saw a while ago, somebody had said, well, Rom's married. He don't know what's going on out here. I'm like, I've mentioned in several videos the term ex-wife or co-parent. Now I was married. But, as soon as the separation came and divorce, I'm back out in the game. So I see everything that's happening out here. In fact, I've been seeing it. Do I look like, look at me. Do I look like a sheltered motherfucker? Seriously. I'm serious. Look at me. Do I look like somebody who just gonna sit home? No, I look like somebody gonna be active. I'll probably be that dude if I'm in some retirement community as 80, I'm like macking all the women in there or something. Hell, people who follow me on Facebook know my paternal grandmother just celebrated her 99th birthday. And even my maternal grandmother, she lived until she was 84. Shit, we sturdy as hell in our family. Shoot. So we out there. Rom's out there. And I mentioned something about the young people. Like, I got to know a lot of people. I got either coaching or they just in my inner circle. They part of my spiritual family. Or something like that. Under the age of 30. And several under the age of 25. You shoot. Now, anything I ain't going to do just because I don't feel like doing it, because I'm, past that age of wanting to do that, they going to tell me about it. So every little thing out here I know. Ain't nothing y'all can hit me with. And I'm like, nah, this what going on and stuff. In fact, most people don't even take me for 53. They just think I'm some like 40-year-old with some gray. Like literally. And if I shaved, if I can easily say I'm 35 or something, nobody ain't gonna argue with me. Seriously, man. You know what? And I said mentioned something about a person. Like I said, I know dudes, it ranging from everybody who's having trouble, like with the women, who might even think thugs are getting the women, and I have to correct them on it, to actual players. And I've known, some of them in high school. I know a lot of young people, and I got a lot of people out here who come back to me and they telling me stuff. Every angle of society you want to talk about, virtually every social class, I know somebody. You know, I know rich Jewish cats and stuff. If I get tired of this, I got a job. It's all I do is text the dude. I got a job. Know another dude, a brother. He a straight up player. This dude used to run clubs. He said, if I ever need a job from him, got it. I know dudes who do stuff in the political realm. I know them. If I need a job, got it. I know people every place. There's nothing out here that you could hit me with that I don't know about. Oh, and I definitely know about the sexual underworld. I don't like playing there anymore, but one text, and I can have somebody tell me anything new going on there, which I doubt. They're gonna hit me up with any trends, anything. Shoot, you talking about opiates? Please, they telling like elementary school students in the county I live in the predominantly white county I live in, about how to deal with opiates. And plus, I got 2 teenage sons. I can't be a good father if I don't know what's happening out here. You know, seriously, I can't be out of anything. I can't be out of it. But see, a lot of dudes, they want to use it as a cop-out. They want to say, oh, you don't know what's happening. No, you know what's happening to you, but like I say, I see it from all angles. And like I said in the video, shoot, there's no aspect of game you can really hit me with that you can't say ain't no new shit. There ain't really no new shit. In fact, I'm going to tell you something now. I was talking with one of my lady friends last night, right? And I mentioned this, and she said, "Shoot," and she's real calm. She real sweet, right? She real calm. One of the women who calm me down when I'm like hyped over something. She said, "Well, Rom, you know, when we were young, we said the same thing to our elders, like they don't know what's going on and stuff." And I stopped that when I started meeting some players and stuff. They were in their 50s and 60s. Back and they telling me some stuff. I thought I knew some stuff. They said shit. In fact, I know a lot of players. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you really in the game, you don't really know really a lot. You don't hit any mastery until your 50s anyway. And I'm gonna say that seriously. You get 50. If you can stay in shape as a man until you 50, you got a range of women you can go up and down with. Cause you can get those youngins, and then you get the ones around your age that stay in shape. And that's if you out there. Like a lot of people, reason why a lot of people don't think other people know what's going on, because quite frankly, their worlds are limited. You know? Quite frankly, their worlds are limited. And let me get back, because I mentioned earlier about, got a lot of young men in my inner circle. Shoot. And I mean, I mentor them, I don't even coach them. I mean, I ain't even getting into like young people I coach. These are mentor. I'm taking it further. They the ones getting some real game from me. Those are ones, if they ask me about seduction, I'll tell them some stuff. Because even with what I do now, even with my public books, it focuses most on attraction. I got to give a shout out to Alan Roger Curry when he divided, like, he presented those 5 ways of getting a woman. You know, my focus, he said his was a combination of attraction and seduction, right? I would say mine is like top heavy. My public stuff is top heavy attraction. My public stuff is top heavy attraction. I do very little for seduction publicly. That's why I got that. My inner circle, though, they get the seduction piece if they want it. Usually they're very good anyway. They just need some like refinement. I put it like that. because I don't teach it. Because just as an aside, just a little bit of a tangent. There's a lot of stuff I don't say publicly, quite frankly, because back in the day when like my books first came out around 2000 and stuff, right? And I would see like websites or something with the same way of presenting the information. Because the way I present it is unique. Only one other person going to do that, and that's because I learned a lot from him as far as categories of people or how he used it. I had my own system. I just used his out of respect, right? And even then, but then if somebody else had it, it was like, wait a minute, dude. And they just changed some words around. I mean, I seen some blatant plagiarization. And even I had some people who were insiders in that PUA community. I knew my book was more popular there than they let on. Right? But they weren't telling me and stuff. So a lot of stuff I don't put out because I don't want somebody else dealing with it. It just say it's for my family members, if you blood or spirit. And that's it. So don't be hitting me up asking me about it or you'll pay me for it. I won't give it to you. Because it's one of those things. It's that level of game you got to be mentored in. But anyway, beyond that, let me get off my tangent now and get back to the regularly scheduled program. I talk to a lot of young people. They don't be hitting me with anything new, really. Only thing new, really, is instead of calling someone on the phone, you can text them now. But any of it still come down to human nature. Human nature hasn't changed in thousands of years. Only thing that's changed is the method of communication. And quite frankly, a lot of dudes need to get off the whole social media thing. It's a fake. Or chasing these women online. To me, it's silly. They thirst traps. I don't know why dudes I don't even take a woman seriously online unless she say something like deep. Seriously, if they showing all these pictures and stuff, I look, but I don't even take it seriously. And that really hasn't changed anything anyway. I know a lot of young women under the age of 25 who are very attractive. They don't mess with like social media other than maybe a Facebook or something. Or they'll tell you straight up they don't deal with it. I know the number of young girls under the age of 25 who don't fuck with it is actually very high. Like I said, I'm one of those people who get out. I know stuff. And I don't even get out the way I could get out. Because I focus a lot on my teenage sons. And like I kind of said earlier, I got to know what's going on because, we living in a county where the opiate crisis is hit big time. So I got to be asking them about, who you hanging with, Plus, I got issues with teachers and their students. So I'll be like, who's this teacher? Who's this teacher? I'll be eyeballing them. Go to the school, be like, hey, what's up? Yeah. I'll be eyeballing them and stuff. So, plus... there's a lot of little nuances I know. And see, finally, I'm going to tell you what. Ain't nobody out of the game. Nobody. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you are married. Nobody is out of the game. Because the game ain't really just about women, man. It's about navigating life. We use the term game, but that's really just slang. If your ass, the only way you are out, any single person is out of the game. Now, I might have a bigger perspective than the next person. But ain't nobody out of it. Ain't no way you gonna navigate out here and go out and not know what's going on. People, like I said, some people gonna know more than others. I know more than others. But only way I would be out of the game is if I'm an invalid in some hospital room and I don't have a TV or something like that, or people coming to see me saying what's up. Seriously. Because the game is life, man. It ain't even the women. That's a little bit part of it, man. I'm telling y'all how to survive out here. Real talk. I'm telling y'all how to survive out here. Shit. I told one person, somebody asked me how come I don't have any tattoos or I should put some tattoos. I said, my scars are my tattoos. My scars, every scar I got on my face, I can't really see it. Shit, either somebody's fist or some cut, something like that. Cause shit, what I learned in life was hard earned. Shit, what I learned in life, I had to go through some shit to get it. The game of life. Ain't out of that. Nobody's out. Nobody in here is out of that. It's especially if you get somebody, especially a black man. I'm gonna just say it like that. Just a black man, especially, who got his all his faculties to him, and he's in his 50s or 60s. Y'all need to be sitting down listening to whatever, cause that means he survived all the bullshit out here. And that's what this thing's about. The woman part, man, that's small, man. The woman part is small. And even with that thug thing, man, dude, let me tell you something now. You can't go through life with any fear or any victim mentality as a man, especially as a black man. Now, this message, I know I got some people, non-black men listening. I'm with them too. But especially as a black man, you can't go out here with some like victim mentality or something, because that's all that is. When you say, oh, the thugs will do this, the thug, man, that's fear. And that's telling a woman you scared. I'm gonna tell you something now. Women are not attracted to that. That's unattractive to them. Whatever you gotta have in life, don't have fear, because I don't care how strong and independent these women are. They looking to a man for protection. I don't care what they say. I don't care how tough they talk. When the shit when the rubber hits the road, they want that man who's gonna be ruthless about protecting his. And if you a man and you talking about you up there saying another man is better than you, or getting the women better than you, what the fuck? And that's the real game. Because I'm going to tell you what. Forget the women part. If you say that, that same attitude is going to appear on a job. And then you'll have some boss or something bossing you around. Or like I had put some shit on you because they know you ain't going to stand up. Because you got all the bullies ain't somebody just trying to pick on somebody, trying to beat them up or something. Shit, you get them, that stuff happens. It happens on jobs, you in business, somebody trying to get over on you. Shit, you gotta let people know. I mean, seriously. Even at 53 and stuff, I had to let some people know sometime. You know? So, look. Out of the game? Nah. Because the game ain't over for anybody until they die. Seriously. No real talk, alright? So a lot of times you got some elders on here, some older folks telling you some stuff. You gotta listen. Now, I give credit to a lot of people on here. Look, it ain't the majority of y'all. It ain't the majority. I should have said that at the beginning. It ain't the majority, right? It ain't the majority at all. A lot of young dudes very respectful because they understand. They understand. Got nothing for love for y'all. They either call me Uncle Rom or OG. Big brother, whatever, because they understand. But then you get the few who really don't understand that. It's like, hold up. Because I know when an elder speak to me, so I got some elders that say, shoot, they in the 70s or 80s. They be like, hey, Rom. I'm like, hey, how you doing, sir? What's up? And I don't even, no matter what they tell you, even if I think I heard it before, I just sit there and let them talk. Because I know, I was like, shit, they didn't get to 80 and in some decent shape without knowing some shit. Hell, I know an 80-year-old martial arts master now. He'll hurt. He will hurt most of the people watching this. He my crazy father. Dude live with a woman younger than my age. Somebody because a woman younger than my age, mom or something, or stepmom. So seriously, yeah. So nah, never out of this thing, man. Only death gets you out of it. Anyway, that's it for today, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.